talk to the Chairman, House Committee on Water Resources, Honourable Sada Soli, who joins me live from Abuja. You and your colleagues are saying there is no such plot to remove the Speaker. But are you concerned how this story emerged and its source? Some would say there is no smoke without fire, Honourable.
I don't think there was any smoke, talk less of the fire. But the fact is, we are in a democratic situation, and then the heat of politicking is on, and you can understand the dynamics that are playing in the country. And but for anybody who knows legislative engineering, who has a quality understanding of how the parliament works, particularly the ninth House of Representatives, should understand that such kind of fake news or tissue paper news, it's not real, it's not true. I don't think there was any indication to that kind of fake news. So it was just a concoction of somebody who has just woken up from a slumber.
It was rejected by the 8th National Assembly. It has been reintroduced perhaps for the second time in the 9th Assembly. Some have even faulted the process of reconsidering the bill. But you did mention that this is a revised document and that it even has some contribution from state governors. Are you saying that the concerns of Nigerians, particularly with having to pay some money to government before digging a borehole in your house and some other concerns, have been completely removed from this bill?
You see, let me educate you. One, this is not a private member bill. This is an executive bill. And for those that are peddling the news that this house was rejected in the 8th Assembly, it's not true. This bill was passed third reading, and it was taken past reading and passed on the 19th December 2007. The records are there in the parliament. You see, why I'm talking this is because I found myself to be the chairman committee on water resources. Otherwise, I would have behaved the same way, just like any other person who is behaving, who doesn't even have the understanding of the bill. I know the history of the bill. You see, there was nothing like that to say that the bill was brought from the behind. No, National Assembly doesn't work like that. You cannot shortchange 360 quality people rendering public service to their various community and shortchange them on a legislation like that. Look at what happened with the PIP. It took 20 years to pass because there was the need of buy-in of critical stakeholders. So it's not a surprise if a bill of this nature, a bill that is entirely trying to transform a sector, a very important sector like water sector, would not attract this kind of concerns. And you can understand there is no. It's normal with human beings to drag their feet on when there is a change. This bill is a collection of 4 legislation. One, there was this legislation, National Water Resources Institute Act of March 1985. There was the River Basin Development Authority Act, October 1986. There was the Water Resources Act, 23rd August 1993, and the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency Establishment Act of 27 August 2010. This is a collection of this bill, and they want to harmonize this. They want to bring them together just to operate within the global best practice in bringing pieces of legislation within a sector. What we have done in the power sector, what we're doing in the petroleum sector, what we're going to do in the aviation sector, and we're trying to do the same with the water resources sector. But it's understood that people have expressed some concern because of the misinformation, because of the lack of understanding on the part of people that have interest in the bill. And you know, the collection of things that generated all this kind of argument. But it's understood. As a legislator, as a parliamentarian, I can understand this, and I can appreciate people's concern whenever you are going to come up with a legislation that will affect their livelihood.
Honourable Soli, I believe you've read this document. You even told your colleagues to take their time to go through it during the break.
I've
How
read the bill
soon?
100 from clause 1 to 154 clauses.
How soon should we expect a public debate and indeed the House sitting on this document and reason it out?
Well, you see, in order to be fair to our members who have expressed concerns, and even for those that have not expressed concerns, I came on the floor on passionate explanation, appealing to members to endure themselves to read the bill during our break, and then also to subject the bill to other opinion. And then also they can also even create some community discussions about the bill, break it down, go to the granular level of the bill, and look at it so that when we come, we go for the second reading. I do not even subscribe to the fact that this bill should go to the committee of the whole, which is the normal procedure because the bill was passed before. I would hope that I will appeal to the House, let this bill be recommitted to the committee so that it can go through another round of public hearing, like the way it went through the public hearing in 2017 before it was passed, so that we could give an opportunity to the wider range, to the wider stakeholders, to the whole participants, to the investors in the water sector, so that people can come and see it themselves, that there is no shenanigans, there is nothing hidden, there is no ulterior motive about this law.
Oh.
So that people
Nigerians are looking forward to that time when they can also jump on it and participate in all of these processes. Honourable Sada Soli is the Chairman House Committee on Water Resources. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us on the news tonight.
Thank you.